Hey guys, welcome back to our channel Skill Evolution, and this is third episode of our Photoshop series. And today we are going to discuss about layers in Photoshop. So basically this is a small topic, but we have to discuss because it's important. Without layers we can't work in Photoshop. So in layers also we have lots of things. In the today's video we are going to see some basic things, and there are some things we can't discuss today because we are going to discuss that things in further videos, of course. So let's start our episode 3, layers in Photoshop. So guys, this is our Photoshop interface, and in this we are going to see layers today. So you can see here, here are the layers panel. So I have just dragged it out from the panel, and if you want to put it again inside the section, so drag it inside again and left the layers panel. Okay, I am just extending the layers panel to get more clear about this, how we can do this. So just go middle of that any section, and after that cursor will change. After holding with the left click, we can extend or decrease the size of that panel. Okay, so firstly, after creating a new document, we always get this background layer by default, and we can work in this. For example, I am taking brush by B, and if I am working in, sorry, I have selected this white color here. So if I want to interchange this color from foreground color to background color, just hit X, it will change the colors. Okay, so I am just taking the black, and if in case if we have the red color in this, means any other color in this, if you want to go to default colors, like here we have the default color option, just click here, it will convert to the default color. And here is the shortcut also. Let's take another color again. Okay, means we can take any color on both the ends. So just hit D to go to the default color. Okay, you can select color from here also. For now I have created this brush on this background layer. Maybe we have discussed in previous videos how background layer works. If you work on the background layer, it will not editable. So if you want to move this layer, so we have to just convert it into the normal layer. You can see, yes, if we convert it into the normal layer, it is movable. You can see, and we can unlock this layer from here also. You can see this option here. So it will convert it into layer 0 option. Okay, so for now I am just keep it as it is because I don't want to work on that layer. Why I am doing this? Because you can see this add option. From here only we can add multiple amount of layers. So for now, Control Z, I'm just taking a new layer. This is layer 1. By default it gives the name layer 1. If we add any other layer, it will give layer 2, layer 3, layer 4 simultaneously. So for now I am taking the layer 1, and if I want to rename this layer, so just double click on that layer 1 option and rename it. Let's give our channel name.
Evolution. Okay, so
Here how we can add this layer from here. If you want to delete the layer, just I have added one layer for example. If you want to delete the layer, just select the layer which you want to delete it and hit delete. Okay, so for now I am just hoping so you are understanding what we have discussed till now. So for now we are going to discuss only the some basic layer options, like adding a new layer, deleting any layer, and grouping the layer. Okay, so just add the new layer again. You have the shortcut for that also. Just hit Ctrl Shift N. Okay, so here we got the pop out in which we can add the name. Just add our slogan of the channel, which is creative culture. Okay, and just we can add the color for that layer, like red we have to add. Our channel theme is blue, so just add blue. Here are the modes. We are going to discuss about these blending modes. This is basically blending modes, and this is opacity. We are going to discuss these things. So just hit OK. You can add the color. you can see the layer, the color of the layer is changed. If you want to add the color for this layer, just right click and we can add layer color from here. We have added the layers. I am just adding the brush strokes. Okay, again here with another color like red for example. Okay, so after adding these brush strokes, these two are different objects. Okay, understood. We can group these objects as a group. We can group these objects as a group only. What I am saying, don't know. So how we can group these objects? Here we have the second option, which is create a new group. Okay, just add this, and after that what I am doing here, I am just shifting the layers from one place to another, means in a vertical manner. Just I am holding with the left click and drag it to the above of all the layers. Okay, so here is also the shortcuts. The Photoshop is full of shortcuts. So how we can shift upward and downward the layers? So for that, here we have the shortcut, which is Control plus square brackets, which is open square bracket and close square bracket. Means hit Control plus close square bracket, we can go upwards in the direction, and if we want to come downwards in the direction, so just hit Control plus open square bracket. Okay, so it's like a game. Yeah, sure. So I am just going above of the all the layers. So if I want to move this group at the top of that layers, so just hit Control plus Shift plus close square bracket. It will directly go at the top of that layer. Okay, and if I want to just group all this, so just select the both and move it to the, drag it to the group inside. You can see now it's group, and here is also the shortcut we have. Just hold both the selections and hit Control plus G. Here we have the group. So that's it, it's the group option, and we are going to see some another options like opacity and fill. Let's see what are that. So guys, I have just taken the image from internet, and I have taken another image also. I am just dragging this image to here. Okay, so I am creating a copy by hitting Ctrl J. We can create a copy, or we can right click and here duplicate layer. So here we have one thing to discuss, which is transform controls. So here you can see the transform controls, which is like dots on all the corners. Here we can transform the image like this. Okay, it will scale proportionally because I have just changed the settings from Photoshop preferences. We will discuss it in further videos. And if you can't see the transform controls, just go here, check this box, and we are ready to work with transform controls. So let's see the further options. Just select this layer, and after that we have these options like lock options, in which first one is lock transparent pixels. How it works, let's see that. I'm just hitting this button. Okay, and after that, so you can see the lock appeared here after clicking this lock transparent pixel option. So in this, what happens, you can move this image anywhere, you can scale it, or you can do anything with this. But in this, what happened, if we want to paint on this layer, just for example, I am just taking the brush. After that, I am trying to paint it here. If I don't select this option, we can paint it here. Okay, and if I have selected this option, we can't paint in these transparent pixels. You can see these are the transparent pixels. The blank area of this layer, these are the transparent pixels. Okay, after turning on this option, we can't do anything in transparent pixels or transparent area or blank area. If we do anything here outside the image, it will not work. And suddenly if we go inside the image, it will work like a normal brush. So here is the motive of this option. It will not paint the transparent pixels. Okay, so guys, here is the next option, which is lock image pixels. After turning on this option, we can do anything. We can move this image, we can scale this image, but we can't edit this image. Like I have just taken the brush. You can see nothing is happening because could not use the brush tool because the layer is locked. Okay, it's a kind of the opposite of this previous option. So basically in this option, We cannot edit anything in this image. We are accessible to only for scale this image, move this image, and that's it. Let's move on to the next option. So here is the next option, which is lock position. This option is completely opposite to the previous option. In this, we cannot move this image anywhere. You can see I'm trying to move this image, it's not moving anywhere. So we can edit this image, but like I'm just selecting the layer, and after that we can edit this image how we want. We can use brush on it, we can use eraser on it. You can see motive of this option is to lock the position of that layer. So here is the next option, which is lock artboard. We will discuss this option in further videos when we are going to use multiple artboards. So for now I am skipping this option. Definitely we are going to see this option in further videos, don't skip it. And so here we have the next option, which is lock, just lock all. Okay, after doing this we cannot do anything on that layer, on that specific layer. You can see I am just taking the brush, we can't do anything. I am just taking the eraser, we can't do anything, because it's working as it's named. It will lock that layer completely. So let's start with opacity. By just clicking inside this box we can add any value. Okay, or by clicking this arrow we can adjust it from here, or just like we can go here, the cursor changes to the hand tool, and we can just move it to the left to decrease the value and move it to the right to increase the value. Okay, that's it. So I am just decreasing the value to show how it works. So after decreasing the opacity, it is getting transparent. You can see how I decrease the opacity, it will get transparent more enough. So how this is the opacity works. And fill is almost the same like opacity, but it affects on the fill of that layer or fill of that shape, anything else. For that we have to take shape to explain fill properly. I have just taken the shape from here, from toolbar, and just created it. Okay, so here we have the fill options. Go here on this color picker option, and after that you can select fill from here. Here is the stroke option. We can increase the stroke value from here. We can change the color which we want. Like let's assume I want green. Okay, for now just select this shape. You can see, and one thing, after creating any shape it will create a new layer as a shape layer. Okay, this is the another thing we will discuss in detail in further videos. Okay, for now I am just selecting this triangle. If I decrease the opacity of that layer, it will affect on whole layer. Okay, clear? So I am increasing the opacity, and if we decrease the fill of that layer, it will work on only fill of that layer. Like this is the stroke, and the inside part of that shape is fill. If we decrease the fill, it will decrease the fill value of that shape, and if we increase the fill, it will increase the fill value of that shape. That's the thing. Otherwise both the options are same. So here we have the last option of today's topic, which is this option. We have to just look inside the layers panel only. What happens if we go inside this drop down? If we select name, so if I want to find any layer, just type here, it will show there. Okay, you can see if I type background, you can see how we can search any layer. Okay, the next option is effect. If we added any effect, bevel and emboss and all other things, it will show here. The next is attribute, color, smart object. We will see in these further videos. So guys, I hope you have understood the topics we have discussed today, and if I forgot to discuss anything else, just comment down below and let me know what I missed it to discuss with you all guys. And I hope you will like this video, you will subscribe to our channel, and till then thank you so much and bye bye.